What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. FPL Harry here, and it is finally time to lock in my Game Week 1 team. Here is my Game Week 1 FPL team selection. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. FPL Harry here, and today it is my final FPL Game Week 1 team selection. Today I'm going to take you through my 15-man squad, my starting 11, my captain, my bench order, everything like that for Game Week 1. It is locked in. I'm ready for the start of the season. Not going to be changing my team, I don't think. There is one final decision which I need to wait for a press conference for, but again, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the amount of players in my team. It doesn't change who's starting. It doesn't change anything like that. It's just my 4 million goalkeeper. I need to wait for the Leicester press conference. But anyway, before we start, if you haven't already, make sure you join the league code above. Again, make sure you're in there before Game Week 1 for all subscribers for have a chance of winning a football shirt come the end of the season. Now, this team does leave me with no money in the bank, and I have made a couple of small changes from the last video we had. Again, I didn't want to produce a video on Thursday and then produce a team for my Game Week 1 lineup that you guys didn't see. So here is my Game Week 1 team. In goal, we've changed it. We've gone with Sanchez, and at the moment it is Danny Ward of Leicester. I'm not trusting that Leicester defence, and I don't trust them not to sign another goalkeeper. They've been linked with Dubravka and amongst another few goalkeepers, so I don't really want to start with the Iverson-Ward combo for Game Week 1. Now, further down the season, if we know that they're the two starting goalkeepers, then great, I might go with both of them. But for the start of the season, I've gone with Sanchez and Ward. Sanchez is a great keeper, and he rotates really well with Ward. Now, the reason I need to wait for that Leicester press conference is to know who's going to start in goal for Leicester for Game Week 1. See if we get any hints or tips of that. If Iverson looks like he's going to start Game Week 1, then it will be Iverson in my team, because basically I'm happy to play Sanchez every week from about Game Week 3 onwards, but it's Game Week 1 and maybe 2 that I'd be looking to play the Leicester goalkeeper in there, because they have Brentford at home this fixture. So at the moment, I think it's Ward. I think he's going to be first choice, and he has played a game behind closed doors, so it is Ward at the moment. But if it said that Ward isn't fit and Iverson's going to start Game Week 1, then he'll be the one that I go with here. Into the defence, again, so Trent is in here. Love him. Really pleased that I've got him and Robertson in my Game Week 1 team. I did to and fro between him and Luis Diaz quite a lot, but I have gone with a squad structure that I like. Robertson is in here again. Those Liverpool fixtures are great. You've got to have triple Liverpool in your Game Week 1 team. It's in mine. We've got Salah in midfield as well, but very happy with Trent there. Robertson as well. I think they'll start the season with a strong performance. Then we've also got Cancelo again. I've spoken a lot about him. How essential I think he is for the start of the season. I really like those Manchester City fixtures. I could easily see them keeping 4 clean sheets in their first 5. The reason I don't have double Manchester City is because I don't necessarily know who's going to start in the other positions, and Walker doesn't offer that much attacking threat, and I've opted for someone else like Trippier in my defence instead, but Cancelo has to be in there. And then I've changed Perisic down to Trippier, and this is after the Tottenham press conference from yesterday, where they've been a bit 50-50 about whether him and Doherty are fit enough to start and how often they're going to play, which doesn't necessarily mean I don't think they're going to start Game Week 1, but they then play Chelsea in Game Week 2, and then they have easy fixtures after that, but it's possible that they don't necessarily start all of those easy fixtures. So I've gone with Trippier, who has a great fixture in Game Week 1 against Nottingham Forest, then plays Brighton in Game Week 2, so I can easily then jump ship after Game Week 2 when Spurs play against Chelsea and move from Trippier to Doherty, for example, then, but I just want those first 2 fixtures that I've got in here for Trippier. And then Patterson is the cheap one again. The rotation between Patterson and Trippier is really good, much better than you get for Neco, Williams and Trippier. Trippier again has difficult fixtures in week 3 and 5, and then you can rotate Patterson into your starting 11, which is why I've gone with him. Now, into midfield, Salah stays. This stays actually exactly the same as my previous video, so I won't drum on about it too much. Salah, again, my captain, my favourite pick for the start of the season. He needs to be in your team. A few of you downgrading to Diaz to try and get Haaland and Son in there. For me, you need Salah again. He'll be the most captain, most highly owned player for Game Week 1. Neto is in there as well. I've gone with him over Leon Bailey. Again, the first 2 fixtures are good for both teams. My issue is if Bailey puts in a bad performance, he could easily be dropped, and those early subs will occur a lot of times for Bailey, whereas I don't think it will happen for Neto. He'll be playing 80-90 minutes every game, I think. And then from sort of Game Week 4 onwards, Wolves have nice fixtures, whereas it gets very difficult for Aston Villa, and I'd have to sell Bailey, and I don't want to necessarily have transfers I know I have to make. Then we've got Pereira, again, the cheap 4.5 midfielder. He's probably going to be first sub for me most weeks. It's a difficult opening run of fixtures for them. They do play Liverpool in Game Week 1, but he is that number 10 for Fulham at 4.5. You can't complain with that. Does look like Sean Longstaff at Newcastle might also be starting 4.5. The press conference today, Eddie Howe has been very complimentary of him, but we'll wait and see exactly what happens further down the line with him. And then we've got double Arsenal midfield, Saka, Martinelli in here. Now, a few of you saying Crystal Palace on the opening day is difficult, and I get that, but I'm owning them for the first 4 games where they play Palace, then they play Leicester, then they have Bournemouth and Fulham. Over that first 4 game weeks, I don't see anyone better than them at either of their price points. You could go Saka to Mount, but Mount plays Tottenham in game week 2 again, and I'm not 100% sold on that. Plus, they're playing Everton, who do have a back 5 in game week 1 as well. And up front, we do combine with that. We do add Jesus on top of it. Again, I don't see anyone that I prefer to Jesus, Martinelli, or Saka individually. Having 3 of them, I understand, is a bit of a risk, and it might not necessarily pay off game week 1. But over those first 4 fixtures, I do think there'll be some of the highest scoring players in their positions at their price points as well. So that's why I've gone with all 3 of them. Haaland is in there again. I've spoken a lot about this. Game week 2 onwards, those City fixtures are too good to ignore. I need Haaland in there. When the Champions League comes around, you might not want Haaland because I'm not sure he's going to play sort of 3 games in 8 days. But for the start of the season, Haaland is the one I'm going with. And then we've got Archer as our cheap 4.5 forward option. Again, he'll be on the bench, last on the bench every week. So this is my 15-man squad. If you've got this far, again, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for 25,000 subscribers. We have hit it close to the game week 1 deadline, but that is all we needed as well. Join the Discord down below. There's so much chat in it going on before the game week 1 deadline, so do have a look and join if you are interested. But let's have a look at my actual starting 11, bench and captain. So this is my starting 11. You have the bench in the right-hand side. We've got Sanchez, then we've got Pereira, then we've got Patterson, and then finally we've got Archer on my bench. Again, starting 11, we're starting Ward. I will put a little note out if I think that it's likely to be Iverson. The graphic might change, or there might be a little note in the top corner if it's changed to Iverson after that press conference, because this video will be uploaded after, but recorded before. So there will be that note depending on which goalkeeper it is. Then in defence, we start with a back 4. Trent, Robertson, Trippier, Cancelo. Again, a lot of away fixtures, but Trippier in here is the home fixture. A really nice back 4. Salah, Martinelli, Saka, Neto in midfield with Jesus and Haaland up front. Salah, my game week 1 captain, no doubt about that. Again, thank you for watching. Make sure you've subscribed. Make sure you've liked the video as well. Good luck in game week 1. We'll be back again on Sunday for my first video throughout the season and every single game week as well. Hopefully to give you a little bit of advice to get you the best rank you possibly can this season and win your FPL mini leagues. Thank you all so much for your support. Good luck in game week 1, and I'll be back again very soon.